Look at the night sky. Even on the darkest night, far from the lights of civilization, the heavens are crowded. Thousands of stars flicker above you. The glowing band of the Milky Way stretches across the horizon, a river of light containing hundreds of billions of suns. We are used to a universe that is full of matter, full of light, full of neighbors. We measure our place in the cosmos by the landmarks around us. But if you were to travel 700 million light years away from Earth toward the constellation of Boötes, the landmarks would disappear. You would enter a region of space that should not exist, a place where the light dies, the Boötes Void, also known as the Great Nothing. To understand the scale of this void, we must first understand the structure of the universe. Galaxies are not scattered randomly like dust. Gravity pulls them together into long, glowing filaments, vast walls of light that form a cosmic web. Between these filaments are empty spaces, called voids. Most are small, perhaps 20 or 30 million light-years across. But the Boötes Void is different. It is a monster of emptiness. It is a spherical graveyard of light, spanning 330 million light-years in diameter. To put that into perspective, if the Milky Way were a single grain of sand, the Boötes Void would be a hollow sphere the size of a 5-story building. It is so vast that it could hold 2,000 galaxies like our own, and yet it is nearly empty. Imagine a journey into the heart of this nothingness. As you leave the edge of the galactic filaments, the stars begin to thin out. The familiar glow of the universe fades behind you. You are entering a darkness so profound that it defies human intuition. In our region of space, the average distance between galaxies is a few million light-years. If you look out from Earth with a telescope, you see thousands of galaxies in every direction. But in the center of the Boötes Void, the view is different. Imagine being born on a planet in the center of this void. You look up at the night sky, expecting to see the beauty of the cosmos, but there is nothing. No stars, no galaxies, no nebulae, just a pitch-black abyss in every direction. Astronomer Greg Aldering once said, "If the Milky Way had been in the center of the Boötes Void, we would not have known there were other galaxies until the 1960s. For centuries, we would have believed we were the only thing in existence, one lone galaxy surrounded by an infinite, impenetrable wall of black." When astronomers first discovered the void in 1981, they expected it to be completely empty. But as our telescopes improved, we found something even more unsettling. Inside this 330 million light-year expanse, we have found only a few dozen galaxies, scattered, isolated, tiny islands of light in a sea of shadow. Why is it so empty? The standard laws of physics struggle to explain it. According to our models of the Big Bang, the universe should be more uniform. A void this large should not have had time to form in the 13.8 billion years since the beginning of time. Some theories suggest that the Boötes Void is the result of smaller voids merging together, like soap bubbles joining to form a single massive pocket of air. But others propose a darker possibility. What if the void isn't empty by accident? What if something is clearing it out? Some look at the perfect, spherical shape of the Great Nothing and see the work of something else. A Type 3 civilization, perhaps. Expanding outward, encasing entire star systems and galaxies in Dyson spheres to harvest their energy. As they grow, the light of their stars vanishes, leaving only a growing bubble of darkness behind them. It is a radical theory, unproven, but in the face of such a massive absence, the mind reaches for extreme explanations. Because the truth that the universe can simply be empty on such a scale is harder to accept. As you drift further into the center, the silence becomes heavy. Physics tells us that even the vacuum of space is full of virtual particles, popping in and out of existence. But here, the density of matter is so low that you could travel for 1 billion years and never strike a single atom of gas. This is the ultimate isolation. It is a preview of the end of the universe, a premonition of the heat death we have discussed before. In the Boötes Void, the future has already arrived. The expansion of space has won the war against gravity. We are lucky to live in a crowded corner of the cosmos. We are lucky to have neighbors. Our science, our culture, and our understanding of our place in the universe are all products of the light that reaches us from other worlds. Without that light, we would be blind. We would be a lonely spark, unaware that a fire ever existed. But the void is out there, growing, waiting, a reminder that in the grand design of the cosmos, light is the exception, darkness is the rule. We have much more to explore. To support our mission, please like this video and subscribe to Sideral Space. Your support allows us to continue creating these deep dives into the cosmos. Thank you for watching.